up guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, we'll be looking at the shock flow inflatable pump. This was sent over to us from my friends and partners over at SuncentAuto. Head on over to SuncentAuto.com to order your shock flow cordless rechargeable portable air compressor, which is currently on sale for 30% off, bringing it down to $69.99. And since we're a partner with SuncentAuto, you'll get an additional 11% off. Everything site-wide, it doesn't just apply to this, so add it to your cart. Then head on to checkout and we'll apply the coupon AC11, and I'll bring it down from $69.99 to $62.29. So this is the front of the packaging. So you got fast inflation, lithium battery, smart touchscreen, auto stop. Turn to the side, it brings you to product information, product name, smart vehicle, inflatable pump, model number. It comes with a 4500 milliamp battery. Battery input is 5 volts or 2 amps. Input voltage is DC 12 volts. Dimensions is 98 by 98 by 133 millimeters. Authentication or testing information, and it comes in black. Turn to the side, same thing as the front. And now on the other side is FCC, all that information, website, shock flow, and then this other information. So let's open the packaging. So you got the inflatable pump right here. I'll look at that in a second. Alright, so you got a user manual. So it says what comes with it. All the information. It looks like it comes in so it comes in several languages: Dutch, French, Italian, Spanish. That's pretty good. So depending on where you're at around the world, it has your language. And then we got this. So it comes with the hose pump as shown. You got a USB Type-C charging cable. You got your car charger. And you also get a variety of different tips to use depending on what you're filling up. So I know this one's for like footballs, basketballs, stuff like that. And then different other adapters you can use. And that's it for that. Set those to the side. Now we got the pump. So it's not too heavy. Got a good weight to it. So I got a little touchscreen up here. Nice and clean, simple. I got a little rubberized handle. Nice build quality. On the front, it got the logo, shock flow, your battery indicator lights right here. Side, it's nothing. On the back, it has a little label, warm tips. So this product has a colorful aperture prompt function. So when the temperature is less than 30.5 psi, it will display yellow. If it's 30.5 to 38 psi, it will display green. 38 to 45 psi, it will display orange. 45 psi, it will display red. So this product has an environmental temperature sensing function. So when the ambient temperature is high, car is 33.5 psi, and SUVs is 38 psi. So when the ambient temperature is normal, car is 35 psi, and SUV is 40.5 psi. When the ambient temperature is low, car is 36 psi, SUV is 43.5 psi. This is recommended to set the temperature of motorcycle pressure, tire pressure of motorcycle and electric bikes to 33.5 to 39 psi. And then it has one key for cart, one key for SUV. So the gear icon is unit switch of pressure, up arrows to add pressure, down arrows reduce pressure, start and pause. So this is for your car charger, as you can see. So it plugs into here, that's all. So if it didn't have time to recharge this, it comes with a cable to hook it up to your car. It's power outlet. And then here's your on and off button. This is where your USB Type-C connects to. So just plug it in. And then if you got an adapter or wherever you want to charge this with, you just plug that in. So that's handy and very helpful because a lot of Android phones nowadays have this style charger. And then your hose to hook it up to here. This lever lifts up. So make sure it's fully in. And then push it down. And you can see it stays intact. And then when you want to release it, just lift up the lever. So alright, so there's a nice display up top, nicely illuminated and different colors when it turns on. So you got PSI, bar, KPA, then kg, cm. So for car, that's the max pressure. SUV, that's the max pressure in this. PSI, max pressure 35 for car. SUV max PSI is 45. For bar, that's the max pressure. SUV, that's the max pressure. For KPA, that's the max pressure. And SUV, that's the max pressure. Then that's the max pressure for that. Max pressure. I live in the United States, so I'll be using PSI. And then add pressure, subtract pressure, and then of course your start stop. So, and it's fully charged. So that's good, straight out the box. So let's do a little rundown. That's inflations with a turbo-like design. So on a 195/60 15-inch wheel, you could inflate it from 0 to 36 psi in 5 minutes or 25 to 35 psi in 1 minute. The shock flow rechargeable cordless portable air compressor is a little bit smaller than a modern day smartphone. It has a 45 milliamp large capacity rechargeable battery that can support inflating 4 tires from 0 to 35 psi or from 25 to 35 psi about 12 times, equipped with 12-volt DC wire, and it's plug and play, so it could be used on a wide variety of applications with 3 needle adapters included. Not only can you inflate SUV, car, pickup trucks, you can also refill bicycles, motorcycles, basketball, football, soccer ball, etc. So like I said, on a 195/60 15-inch tire, you can refill from 25 to 35 psi in 1 minute. So on a pickup or SUV, you can fill up about 12 times on a single charge, 24 times on a motorcycle tire, 30 times on a bicycle tire, or 75 times on a basketball, and so on. So cordless and strong power inflator, great compact design, cordless and quartered working mode, car and SUV 1 button preset, high sensitivity LED, inflation completed in 1 minute. And once again, that's on a 195/60 R15 tire. We be doing this today on my 2011 Nissan Maxima that has an 18-inch rim. So we'll see how long it takes to inflate that from 25 to 35 psi and from 0 to 35 psi. So that's a quick rundown. So now let's go outside and test this on the 18-inch rim. Alright, so we outside. We're gonna be doing this on my Nissan Maxima. So this tire is 245, 45, 18. So it's an 18-inch rim. So we're gonna do 2 tests on this, filling it up from 25 psi up to its max recommended tire pressure from the manufacturer, and then we're gonna do completely flat to fill up. So I'm gonna set you on the tripod. Well, actually, on every car, it has this little sticker on there, so it tells you how much psi each tire should be. So for the front, it's supposed to be 33 psi. Cold pressure is cold because it's early in the morning right now. And then the rear should be 33 psi as well. So it's 33 all around on this vehicle. So now we're gonna hook up the hose to the back of this. Make sure it's all the way in, flush. And then we're gonna turn it on. So it automatically detects it. So on this it's saying 24 psi. That's alright. So you want to set car and set 33 psi. So we're gonna start. So it's 33 psi, and it automatically stopped. So now we're going to do the same test on the front. It's the same test. This one, for the sake of this video, I already made it flat, as you can tell. No air is coming out. See? So hook it in. So same thing, car. 33 psi, which is recommended. Alright, so 33 psi. Alright, so that's a wrap for this video. If you guys want to see a full comparison, that has a 17-inch rim, that has a 20. We already did the 18. So if y'all want to see a part 2, where I do a comparison, same test on the 17-inch tire main rim and the 20-inch rim, let me know in the comments below. I'll do that. And then also, if you want me to test my Ryobi with the shock flow, I'll also do that in the next video. Just let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.